Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Josh of Many Things. My name is Josh and I like many things, and tonight I like writing. That's right, it is Writing Wednesday. I apologize for not being on for Manuscript Monday, but I was out of town. My buddy Reskin the Raven had a birthday on Monday, and so I was out of state staying with him. But we are here now. If it makes you feel better, I didn't stream on Tuesday either, so a little bit late getting on tonight. Had some household chores I wanted to get done before I got on. Otherwise, it'd be too late and I'd be too tired to do it. So, anywho, we are on to chapter 8 of our pulp sci-fi mystery, The Drakport Deceased. And if you remember, at the end of chapter 7, this is not playing us like that. Let's do this one. There we go. At the end of chapter 7, our protagonist got captured by some bad guys, and he's been taken to their underground lair. There was also a bit of a twist in that chapter. We continue down here, looking at part 3. We have basically got that one done. So next, we've got 2 more chapters. Oh, we also got that one. That was the twist right there. So we got 2 chapters to deal with this. Well, we know that the security forces are in the mob's pockets. Isaac doesn't, so we will make that reveal to him. Yeah. I'm going to grab coffee. That's what I was forgetting. I looked over and didn't have any coffee sitting there. I'll always turn off that light when I get back. Okay, so let's take a little break. Before we get started, let's take a break. Be achieved. Alright. Okay. Excuse me. Right. Well, let's get started, shall we? And let's hit start. There we go. Slide on. There we go. There's no arguing. I was right the first time. button. That's what I'm thinking of. All right, let's go to Musty Thesaurus because I can't think of the word I want. Yep, that's the word. That's the word. Oh, we gotta add something. We need to go back here to chapter 7. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Yeah, we gave him the means to escape. Um, um, so And again. Baseball maneuver. Maneuver. Help me autocorrect. Word. Back. Not bad for the first round. I know I like to get 500 in these 20 minutes, but we're starting a new chapter, so that's kind of hard to do when you're not quite sure what you're going to do yet. Anyway, see my OBS seems to have messed up, so I guess I won't be See, so I won't be starting my timer. So we will just here in 5 minutes. I'll get back to writing. 5 minute break. 5 minute break. Ooh. How's everyone doing tonight? Midway through the week. It's my OBS seemed to freeze. Let me check to make sure that my. Oh, that's not me. Still working, I think. Still working, I think. Okay. Just making sure. Just since I'm also streaming on YouTube, I should check that one too, shouldn't I? Yep. Looks like it. 4 more minutes. Let's turn this off. Back on. So it didn't work. Okay. Three more minutes. Are any of you doing any kind of summer reading? Our local library is doing a summer reading thing. I've got a whole bunch of slips to turn in. When I finish my next 2 books that I'm on, then I'll have to challenge. Less than a minute to go. What happens if I try this? Nope. Okay. Okay, there we go. Break over. Back to. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get this monitor to work again. Oh, when in doubt, plug it in again, huh? Okay. Now I can see what it looks like. All right, here we go. Anyway, 20 minutes on the clock. We've got to start again. Let's go. Doesn't need to be capitalized. Oh. Let's know the word carefully. I've already used gingerly, so. Yeah, let's use that. I looked at it and didn't even spell it right. All right, stepping to memory. Lotus die, I like to do many things. This is one of them, writing. We also do gaming. We do woodwork. We do art, drawing, paintings, drinking coffee is probably the number one thing. I'll got that right here. That's at least three things. So I don't know. I don't know what you would consider many, but I don't think I've really found a hobby that I haven't liked yet. Two is the crowd. Yep. Two is the crowd and three is the mini. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Let's call it. There's stuff on there. Just my modern way again. Nope, I thought of the word. How many things do you like to do, Lotus? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Fictional novels, serial crafting, deep narratives, selling an assortment of marketing materials and pitches for the oh, nice. I am terrible at marketing stuff. Just absolutely atrocious at it. I've tried my hand at like Facebook marketing, Facebook ads and stuff, and it's just a big waste of money for me. I did not do a good job at it. Hmm. How many novels have you got finished? Oh yeah, I heard that. I've got a couple of short stories that I've published under a different name that are special. Let's just leave it at that. They're special. There's a reason I didn't use my name on them. Here, there's some sentences that are going to need to be reworked. I can tell you that. Now we're just trying to get the ideas on the page, right? It's 442. Getting close. We're getting close. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get to that 500 mark. All right, break time. It is 9:31, so at 9:36, start writing again. Mountain Standard Time. Other monitor went out again, so that's not helpful. Just check. Shows I'm still live. Still live. Yep. Yep. Okay, that one's still good. Let's go over here to YouTube. So I'm streaming on both. And yep, still working there. Good news is we're over halfway done with this chapter. And it's four more chapters after this. Then comes the editing. That's what I like the least. Words. If we want to finish up this chapter, we need 53, 647 words. Think we can do it? We've been kind of slow tonight. Haven't quite hit that 500 goal. At 9:36. Here we go. Another 20 minutes. I gotta fix that last sentence. Yeah, 20 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Mm. Christ, what do I call that? Block at me when I cast spell words. I don't want to word that. Use that. What's going on? I enjoyed your picture earlier, Mr. Wilderness Walks. I don't care what the other guy said. I thought it was a very cool gift that you got. Hey, you want to see my puppy? I want to show you my puppy. I don't care if I still have minutes left. You're cute. There he is. There he is. It's my puppy. Say hi. Say hi. I don't know if you can see him or not, but there you go. Ah, ah. Yeah, I need a haircut too, man. Oh, oh, oh. Did you have a good Father's Day? It's not how you spell guarantee. I'm so glad that there's auto correct. Bruce is up in mine right now. Yeah, yeah. I my dog Thrall still takes up like half of the um California King that we got. I tend to sleep with one leg hanging off of the bed. So, oh, thank you, Alto. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see. Do I see a pulp at the top? Of the, yes, yes. I am writing a pulp sci-fi mystery. So that is currently what we're working on. We're almost done with chapter 8. My goal is 1,500 words per chapter for the first draft, and then we'll flesh stuff out later on. Everybody, you sleep good, and I will talk to you in chat next time. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now, so that was for my YouTube watcher. But yeah, Alto, do you read or write pulp yourself? Oh yeah. Any like any specific genre you're aiming for? You're going for detective pulp, sci-fi, adventure. I mean, you said adventure, but do you have like anything? Thanks, Lotus. Yeah, I should probably put in my description that I'm streaming to both. But do you have any inspiration? Like who have you read much pulp, Alto? Personally, I'm a fan of Robert E. Howard. I like the Conan the Barbarian and Solomon Kane stuff. In fact, I've got where is it? I've got the Conan the Barbarian, the complete collection right there, and I've got the Savage Tales of Solomon Kane right there. Eventually, I'll get around to reading Doc Savage. Indiana Jones. Like, okay, okay, yeah. I I have the like I said, I have Doc Savage. I have the Man of Bronze, um, the Conan books, and I've almost finished the Solomon Kane books. I think I have like two more stories in that one. I also uh, picked up some books at a secondhand shop. I like Solomon Kane. The movie was pretty decent. There's a movie about Solomon Kane. Uh, I picked up a book. I'm super excited to read it. It's called Ten Little Wizards, I think. It's a magical murder mystery. I'm super excited to read that when I finish the two books I'm currently reading. I didn't even see what time I stopped at. Weird. What about you, Lotus? You working on anything in particular tonight, or just hanging out? Yeah, it's a sci-fi detective story called Drakport Deceased. It's about a private investigator, um, and his name is Isaac. So kind of you can shorten it to just Private Eye. uh, yeah, there was a murder at a brothel, and he is trying to figure it out. He was captured in the end of chapter 7, and for chapter 8, he spent most of it escaping his prison, and he is about to um, confront his captors, which he has just realized are some of the security officers that had helped him out at the beginning. Tonight is a continued foray through one of my revised chapters. Oof. I hate editing. I absolutely hate it. That's where I always stall out. Like I'll finish a story and then it will sit in a folder because I don't want to go back and reread it. There is the wrong thing. There is a writing book I got. I'm not going to find it. Uh, writing. The author is Dean Wesley Smith, and he swears up and down that he does not. Um, he does not do any revision. He'll write his book from beginning to end and then just turn it in. And he tells his editor um, not to touch a single word except to fix it, like spelling or grammar. And I'm like, man, I wish I had that kind of confidence. It is. So since I'm still writing it, I'm not sure if this is going to be old school sci-fi or retro futuristic. Um, I'm leaning towards, if I had to pick one, probably Laserpunk. Right now, I'm just trying to get the words down, and then when I actually do go back and edit it, I will choose um, my idea and warp everything around that. But I have here a couple of like some inspiration things on this board. Uh, I'm leaning towards Laserpunk, but we'll see. So here comes Superior Opponent. Right. Yeah. No, I have a couple of test readers. Well, one test reader. Um, but I'm afraid he's too nice to tell me if if it's not good. You won't read my stuff. No. But yeah, I have a finished, quote unquote, finished novel length um, piece of work done that I think 25% through editing for the first draft. And man, it is a slog. I while I don't necessarily agree with Dean Wesley Smith, I have to admit that he is right in one thing. He says that he doesn't want to reread his work because he already knows what happens. So I'm like, that makes sense. It's kind of hard to get hyped up about something whenever you know it's already going to be there. Oh yeah. See, not editing. I'm rapidly approaching the editing stage, and I'm full of the fear. Aside from some additions, I got to go back and make do the blocks. Yeah, that is awesome, man. That is a huge step hitting that like 50,000 word um, goal. I feel I have published stuff, but I don't um, publicize it. So I there are some short stories that I have published under a different name because they are very unique. So they are special. That's all I'm going to say. Very special. But this is probably going to be the first story that I do publish under my name. And then I've got two other series that I want to work on. One is a pulp style fantasy, and the other one is going to be a comedy fantasy. So the the pulp fantasy is going to be kind of a mix between um, Solomon Kane and like it's going to be like a Monster Hunter style. Um, and then the comedy, I actually have it up here. It's called uh, what's it called? Diary of a Goblin Sapper. So okay. See, I'm looking at 50K in the rearview mirror now that I'm looking at anything. It's probably the worst to be written. It's done. Wow, 140,000 words? That is crazy. That is insane. Yeah, no, I was happy when I just hit the 50,000 words. Let's see. I reread from a hypothetical audience perspective, taking each line and beat and determine how much. Yeah, no, I agree. I've heard several theories when it comes to editing, and I think what I'm going to do, I'll run through my first draft on the computer using the Redpin add-on. Where is it? I think it's called the Redpin. Community plugins, there it is. Yeah, red pen, and that kind of acts as a, well, it says right there, acts as a proofreader for your writing, so it'll get rid of all like my big mistakes. And then once I do that, and I do a little bit of rewriting to have it fit the genre I want, I'm planning on getting it. Okay, that's super annoying. Let me turn that off. I'm going to print it out. This is Obsidian. That's what I'm using. It's free. It takes a little bit to set up, and there are some definite add-ons that you need. The big one being Longform. That's what actually allows you to do chapters and stuff. Um, so if I click up here, this is the long form one. So you can see the different scenes, and I have it separated into part one, part two, part three, and part four. So we are almost done with chapter 8, which is in part three. And then here you can, um, yeah, it's just over here. Here's where you can compile it and print it out and stuff. But I like to leave it on this one so I can see my little goals here, which is another add-on. I think it's just called word goals or something like word count. Writing goals, that's what it's called. Uh, I used Scrivener for a little bit, and it's fine. It's fine. A lot of people use it and they like it. I went to YWriter for a little bit, and then I did quite a bit of writing in just Google Docs. Um, but I wanted something a little bit different, something to kind of get me excited again about writing. So that's why I'm using this one. No particular reason besides that. Hey, Alto, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the follow. And if you are, do you stream yourself, Alto? If so, I'll send you a follow your way as well. Let's see. Over here. Yeah, that's all right. There we go. Follow back. How's that? I feel you. I'm a um, stay-at-home dad and stuff, so I've got a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, so they take up a lot of my time. I can only pretty much write whenever I'm um, after I put them to bed. I was actually planning on doing writing in the mornings, so but then my 1-year-old decided that she wanted to get up at like 7:30 each morning, so that didn't work out. I'm not a morning person. Okay, stay at home care, got it. Yeah. So yeah. Uh, all right, let's finish up this chapter 8. I'm so close to being done. That is what I want to. I'm trying to finish a chapter per stream, so let's do that. Let's do that. I should be able to finish it in the next writing sprint. 266. Right. Let's see here. Let's change that. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm going to let my dogs out real quick because they're whining at me. So I'll be back in just a minute. All right, let's go. Let them play outside for a minute. What I said. So, hey, Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought it was going crazy. There we go. That's it. Chapter 8 done. That is it. Leave it on a cliffhanger there. That way they turn the page and start number 9. What is Isaac going to do to take down 5 opponents? We'll see, because I don't know yet. I have a loose outline, but all the filler stuff is being written as I think of it. And thank you, Alto. I appreciate it. Appreciate the congrats. There we go. It's always sad to go from a nice green ball over here to nothing. I am a planter. That's correct. I am a planter. I find that if I try to plot too much, I get stuck in it, and I'll just keep plotting. But I also can't pants it because I feel like when I first started writing, like back in high school and stuff. Well, that's not when I first, but whenever I first seriously started writing, I try to pants it because I have what book is it? It's the Ray Bradbury book about writing. Hold on, I think I see it. This book is in the art of writing, and pretty much this book's all about pantsing. But this was the very first writing book I ever got. So That is what I started with, and I found that if I tried to pants, because I had a story on a website. It was like fan fiction, but it was for um, original stories. I found that my protagonist, I couldn't think of like what happened. Like they started, and then I was like, okay, all I could think of is like what happens at the end. What's all this middle part? I don't know. So that story didn't get very far. Um, but yeah, and then I tried outlining, and I got stuck outlining everything, just going into the most detail of details, and then it kind of took the fun out of it when it came to the actual writing portion. But let's see. I think I get lost in the weeds. Oh yeah, so much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This whole story is based on. There it is. This is the Lester Dent Pulp Fiction outline. It's 4 parts, which actually I think I can just come up here and show you. Where is it? There it is. Lester Dent Pulp Fiction Plot Formula. And you have a section for generating your story ideas, and then you have your part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4, and then you just fill all this stuff out. And this was originally designed for 6,000 word pulps, but but you can expand it. So yeah, a 4-act outline. So I have all of these. In fact, I keep forgetting to do this. I'm going to add it real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's go to my drive template. Copy link over here. And there you go. That is a list of plotting things for anyone that likes to plot. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 or 19. I think I skipped one. Different plotting methods. So, see, so I learned about this. Yeah. And I feel like, and I know there's a couple podcasts I listen to that agree with the with Kindle and independent publishing on the rise. We're like re-entering into a pulp um, style of era when it comes to writing. There's so many people that they'll put out story after story after story, very very pulp like. So, but anyway, that is a free download for anyone that wants it, with all these different outline methods. Some of them, like I think the snowflake method, is missing. It only has step 3. But if you go to Randy's website, you can see the whole thing on there. I just haven't gone in and updated it yet. This was actually the plot structure I used for my novel length work. But yeah, there we go. We got another chapter done tonight. Happy about that. Always happy to, such a nice feeling of accomplishment whenever that happens. But, length, I mean the standard 50,000 words. So that's what I mean. it was the first plot method that got me to 50,000 words. Anyway, that's going to be all the writing I'm going to do tonight, but I've got to get ready for bed because my kids get up much earlier than I want to. So I appreciate everyone stopping by, saying hello, talking in chat, and Alto again. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, everybody. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll be back Friday for my Freebie Friday stream where I play free games, and I should be on Sunday for my normal Paladin stream. But it's going to be dodgy next week if I do get on at all because I'm going on vacation. And frankly, I think I want to spend the time with my family. So we'll see. I might sneak in a short Wednesday writing stream. We'll see. But I'm probably going to be too tired. Anyway, good night, everyone. I'll see you all next time.